Why ain't this process rule working? We got a quick way to help you figure out. Introducing 100 record test. You can now test your last 100 records to see if this rule's triggering, make it a bit easier to see what the heck's happening. Fix it. Let me show you. Let me hand it over to Super Daniel to show you how it works.
The super duper feature update.
It's super duper duper ooper.
Hello, this is Super Daniel bringing you an update to how you can debug your process rules. So we've now made a change. So if we go to create a rule, you can now see this right sidebar has changed. It's now more clear what you're missing to be able to create the rule. So as you can see, we are missing internal name, primary object, and rule text to create this rule. And we have little links so I can click and go straight to the page that has the text. So I can go in and input the text, and you can see it's changed. If I go in, I can file the primary object, and I can go and enter an internal name. And then also we've added test last 100 records, and we've pulled down test specific records. So we'll focus on this since this is a change to an existing feature. The original debugger exists in a similar state right here. So you can enter all of the specific record IDs that you want to. And we've now added a manual way to test the records. So before you would have to adjust something to get them to reload. Now you just hit a simple button and they all get retested. That way it's really easy that in case something changes on HubSpot, you can easily go in and make sure that it's tested without doing the weird behavior as before. Another change is we've now made save rule attached to the bottom, which is more practical when we go into the test last 100 record feature. So if you were to click test 100 last 100 records, a drawer appears right here. And this drawer will pull the last 100 known records that you've updated and show them right here in pages of 25. So you can see I only have 25 contacts, so it only shows the first page. But if I was to change the object to, say, a company, which I have a lot more of, and hit the test last 100, you can then see we have 4 pages. I can page through them and see what passed, what failed, and can hit more details to bring my extended debugger view up so I can see more in-depth details on why it failed. Along with that, this drawer is resizable, so you can keep it when you're editing logic. And so when I change the logic, first you can see the error popped up right here, and it says outdated, because due to HubSpot API limits, we have it so you have to explicitly say to reload. So you can see it's reloaded and it says logic invalid. And if I was to go in and say about us is any of X, update it, this changes, so you can see this one fails, and if I reload, you can see all of these fail. And I can hit more details to see why it fails.